Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do a bonus read for you, my friends, my beautiful watery two fishes friends. Thank you so much for all the clicks that you gave me, and I do appreciate your clicks and your views. They were more than 1,000 clicks and views. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you helping me build this Pisces tribe here. You are my tribe. I am a Pisces moon. Thank you so much for being here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is a bonus read for you. Now Pisces, I think you've had one or two of these before, and when I come with a bonus reading, it does not have a date or a time on it, and please keep in mind that this is a general reading. We'll get along just fine, and this is not something that's intended to happen right now. So, I mean, it definitely could resonate with you right now, but this is intended to be a prediction. So let's take a look at it here. We're just going to use Tarot, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, tell me what's coming up for Pisces Collective, my water gang, my water baby friends. What's going on with Pisces? Tell me about Pisces, please. We have the High Priestess, so there you go. We start with you, your energy, the High Priestess. Some of you could be psychic. Some of you could be mediums. Maybe you're a tarot card reader. Maybe you are someone who dabbles in the esoterics. But the High Priestess is someone who generally doesn't really share their business. If you're the High Priestess, you're not the one who is on Facebook and Insta letting everybody know what's going on. You're the person who goes within for your answers. You don't ask people. You don't take a poll, right? We have the Star. Very interesting. It feels like it's a healing energy in your intuition. Something that you're doing, whether it's meditation, prayer, whatever it is that you're doing to connect to your source, I feel that it's working. It feels like somebody here is, if you're not feeling it now, you will feel it soon. Keep it up. Keep doing that. The Star is Aquarius energy, and the Star energy, this particular depiction for me reminds me of someone who is definitely trying to connect to source, and that is the High Priestess here. The Star is also about hope. It's about healing. It's also about wish fulfillment. Maybe for some of you, you understand that your wish fulfillment is almost here. We have the Nine of Wands. So some of you have been through it, right? Some of you do identify as the wounded warrior, and maybe this is a feeling exhausted, but resilient. Like, it feels like you're tired of feeling resilient as it pertains to your wish fulfillment. It's like you wake up the next day and it's not here, and I wake up tomorrow, Elsie, and it hasn't arrived. And I know I'm feeling it, that it's going to arrive, but it feels like this here tells me that you've come from a place that's been hard, that you have shouldered it and you just keep moving on, Pisces. Whatever went on in your past, it feels like you carry some burdens. It's time to drop those. But I feel like you right now are not trusting your gut, that you're just afraid that you're going to get hurt again. Let's keep going here. Tell me more about Pisces, please. The Nine of Wands is a place where you can drop those damn wands. You don't have to carry them through. All we need is one wand for you to drop those worries here. The things that you've been carrying around with you that never belong to you. People put those wands on you. We've got Chariot. You know, the thing is this, is that I just want to say to you, and I know you probably hear it 1,000 times, whoever you're watching as a reader, but I want to say that this wish fulfillment is charging at you, and that's why you're coming up as the High Priestess. You know it. You know that there's something out there that is approaching, but you can't see it. No matter where you look, you can't see it. You can feel it, but you can't see it. And it's exciting. It feels like with this energy here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius for me, it feels like it's an exciting energy. It's almost like you get a little bit giddy, or you might get giggly, or, you know, I want to say your vibration might raise. And how does it raise? When you laugh out loud, and when you're dancing and singing, and it feels like it's an energy that's rolling up on you pretty quickly, and it's making you feel excited. It's like, Pisces, you know, you have a knowing, right? And that's the Pisces gig, right? We have a knowing. We have a knowing when something is happening, no matter where it comes up in your chart. Piscean energy is a psychic energy. So you have a knowing that something's rolling up on you, and that it's going to be a very exciting time. And I said before, all we need is the one wand, right? In order to drop it all. The Queen of Wands has it. Queen of Wands adds her wands to the pile, and there we go. Now we can drop them here. Tell me more about Pisces, please, in this bonus reading. we have the Queen of Pentacles. I love this particular depiction of the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could have Earth in the chart, don't have to, but I love this because look, her eyes are closed. Her feelers are out and her eyes are closed. And she's holding on to one pentacle, knowing that something is arriving, feeling the vibrations in the earth. It's almost like if you were to be sitting on the ground when a bunch of horses ran by or a bunch of cattle ran by. It's like the feeling in the ground. You can feel it coming at you, whatever it is. You can feel that there is a rumble or a vibration in the ground that's bringing this happiness here. So for some of you, you could be the Empress, right? Because we do have the Queen of Pentacles. She is the one emulating the Empress. She is acting as though she already is, which is the manifestation process, right? And so it feels like we've got two queens here. We're halfway to the Empress, but this particular one is the one who loves to stay home, the one who loves to beautify the home, the one who's probably too much of an overgiver. This is Capricorn, but also Taurus and Virgo in this reading. The person who sort of gives too much of themselves. But I feel like it feels like you're at home, feeling the rumble, knowing something's coming, your wish fulfillment's on the way, and it feels like it's like the reason that you don't see it yet is because I feel like the universe is giving you time to drop the burdens. Become happy and drop the burdens. I'm going to say that if you're someone who feels like you're stuck in Groundhog Day, turn on your favorite music, start dancing, start singing. Journaling helps as well if you're feeling a little bit stuck in the Nine of Wands energy. Tell me about the wish fulfillment for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. We do have the King of Pentacles. So your wish fulfillment, I feel, is to have some sort of a soulmate. But it's not just any soulmate for you, Pisces. I feel like you're willing to wait for the real deal, and that's who the King of Pentacles is. This is Taurus energy, but also Virgo and Capricorn in this general reading, right? I feel like you're waiting for someone who is just like you, someone who values the 3D, someone who is very focused on their own fortune. I feel like you are stable financially, and I'm not saying that you have gobs of money, but I feel like you pay your bills, you pay your own bills, and things are going well. Whether you're feminine or masculine, don't let the pictures fool you, right? Because we do have feminine leaning energies here, but those feminine leaning energies also have masculine energies, especially if you're someone who's alone doing you're the one who's carrying the mortgage and the groceries and all that stuff. You're going to have more masculine energy than the next person who might be in a relationship where the masculine energy is being covered by someone else. So we do have a soulmate connection here. I feel like that's what your wish fulfillment is. But you don't want just anybody. You want someone who matches you toe to toe, right? You want someone who matches you here. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. I like it. So you're halfway to the Empress. You're looking for someone who's at least halfway to the Emperor. And what that means to me is that that person is willing to grow and learn and change just like you are. You don't want to be stuck anywhere. We have the Two of Pentacles. So I want to say, be aware, stay in the present moment. The Two of Pentacles is, yes, life is busy, but it feels like it's the past and the future. And I feel like you're supposed to be focused on staying present in the present moment here. We do have 3 Pentacles here. So for some of you, you already know this person. We have 2 and 1 in the hand of the King. We have 4 as well. So somebody here could be shut down or shut off or not really sharing. But for others of you, you could be holding on to this situation super tight, waiting for it to realize itself. But we do have 3 Pentacles here, so it might be someone that you already know. For me, 3 Pentacles is like we know each other in the Pentacle world. I met you through a friend of a friend, or we are friends, or through a group thing, or something like that. I feel like this King of Pentacles does want to speak with you, and I feel like they want to be very honest with you. But right now, I feel like with the King of Swords, we have the King of Swords looking at the Two of Pentacles, and I feel like the King has been really busy. So that might be why the King has their back to the wish fulfillment here. But I do believe that we have somebody who is willing to learn, willing to grow. They've already learned the money part of it. They've already learned the stability, being stable and dependable. And they've already learned to speak their mind. Someone who is going to go head over heart and who's going to get all the facts together. We're not going to, use too much energy towards emotional things. And so that might be why the Chariot is showing up here, because the Chariot, although it's the quickest moving energy in the deck, it's also Cancer energy, who usually keeps things under the surface. So I want to say that this person has not yet shown you their feelings. It could be somebody that you know, and if you do, this person has not yet exposed their feelings to you. So I do feel like this person, whoever they are, they could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, take it as it resonates. But I feel like this person is the one who's rolling up on you here. Tell me about the Chariot. This person, before they roll up on you, they are also going to learn the lessons of the King of Cups and the King of Wands. See, without the King of Wands present, nobody's taking a forward step here. Nobody's inspired to move forward. The King is not inspired to move forward. So we do have the Emperor here. Now, I feel like somebody here is healing themselves. The Emperor is likely healing themselves. You could be dealing with an Aries. You don't have to be. But we do have somebody who wants to heal themselves before they make communication. We have the Ace of Swords here. I feel like they do want to speak to you, but again, we're talking about swords, right? We've got 4, 5, 6 swords. There is going to be movement here. I feel like the Emperor is going to be the one who moves forward. If you are the Empress, definitely. The Empress does not chase. The Emperor is the masculine leaning energy, but also has feminine energy. Take it as it resonates. That the Emperor is the one who is about to step forward, get in their vehicle and come toward you. That's what you're waiting on. You're waiting on the Emperor to show up, or somebody who's in the Emperor energy, because these can be people. The court cards absolutely can be people, but the court cards are energies, understand, right? It's not always about a certain person. It could be, though. Take it as it resonates. We do have the Emperor who's going to step forward and say something here. Tell me what the Emperor is going to say to Pisces. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. It feels like the Emperor feels like they need to heal what's in the mind. They need to heal their speech. Somebody doesn't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to fight on their hands. 4 and 1 is 5. 5 of Swords is, I'm not listening to you. You're not listening to me. We have a difference of opinion and nobody's moving. It feels like somebody here wants to heal that before they come forward to you. Tell me what this person, this Emperor, wants to say to Pisces, please. Wow. What? Pisces, look at this. This person wants to let you know that they do feel that there is a really intense and deep connection between you and them. They are choosing you because they feel as though there's a connection that they cannot get rid of. They can't get rid of it. They can't, no matter what they do, they can't cut you away. And I mean, if anybody's going to do the cutting, it's going to be the King of Swords. If anybody's going to be able to do the cutaway, it's going to be the King of Swords. And this person cannot cut you away, because we already know that you're soulmates, right? We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. You two are like the power couple that know how to build the pentacle world. This person sees you doing well. You're doing well on your own. You don't really need anybody. And this person doesn't need anybody. We have two people who are very well off in their own right. And it feels like somebody here, the Emperor, has finally realized that you are the love of their life. Look at this. It's a realization or a breakthrough. We've got the Leo card, right? We've got the Sun right next to the Lovers. It feels like this Emperor has realized they want to have a family. They want to grow with you. They've had a breakthrough of some sort about what they're going to say. I feel like you're going to get some sort of communication and things are going to start moving quickly. Wow. Wow. I think you kind of know this all already. I don't think I'm telling you anything that you don't know. So we have the Queen of Wands. I think rather than being scared of the situation, you've decided that you're going to deal with it in an upper level sort of vibration, that you're going to have fun. You're going to go out. You're going to drop these burdens here. Tell me about the burdens that Pisces is willing to drop here to call in the Emperor. I think that the universe is giving you this Queen energy here, this Queen of Wands energy. You could be someone who is fire, earth, air. Take it as it resonates. You don't have to be. But you could have those in your chart as well, like your moon and your rising. All right. So I feel like the burden that you're dropping is waiting for this person to call. There is a message coming. That's all you need to know. I know it's not that easy, right? This person is going to send you a message, and I really do feel that that's all you need to know. I feel like it's good news. It's causing a tower, but it's a good one. Like, it feels like you have a realization that they feel the same way you do, because we do have the Lovers here, right? It's a dual energy. And so we have Gemini, Leo energy here. It feels like you feel the same way as them, and you're not expecting this conversation at all. We got Scorpio energy here. We've got the Ace of Wands. Somebody is fessing up. Yep, Pisces. Somebody's about to fess up here about how much passion and excitement they have for you. This Tower is bringing upheaval and change, my friend, but it's fun. It's exciting. Look at this. The Page of Wands is here along with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the exciting, new, creative, expressive passion, right? And it doesn't have to be passion for a person. It could be just a new path that you're going on. And in the hand of the Page is the Ace of Wands. And the Page is like, I'm just going to throw that in the air, and wherever it lands, it lands. This person isn't the one who does a lot of planning. So what I want to say is, although the Emperor is here and they are the one that's very planned, I feel like someone's going out on a limb, taking a risk with the Queen of Wands to contact you and let you know how they feel about you. It's going to cause a Tower on your end. I'm just saying. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, please. What do we need to know about the Queen of Pentacles for Pisces? We have the Three of Swords, we have the Five of Swords, and we have the Hanged Man. So kind of where you're stuck. It feels like you're a little bit stuck in your mind. I want to say you're stuck at looking at this situation. I want to say that as you're feeling the rumble on the earth, right? Maybe the buffalo are headed toward you. You're feeling like a movement that's coming. It's like you can feel. Think about that, right? Sitting on the ground in my mind's eye, because I love the farm and everything around the farm and everything that goes on in the country. It feels like, just picture yourself sitting in a field, right? Sitting on the ground, and here comes the cattle, or here comes the buffalo, or the bison, right? And you'll feel the rumble in the ground. And I think that you already feel that. And I think that you're thinking, oh God, here comes another thing that's just going to rip my heart out. Here comes another thing that's just going to disappoint me. And I feel like you're up in your head about feeling nervous about whatever's about to come, because you know what's about to come. You don't think it's a good thing. You feel like, oh yeah, somebody else is going to come in, rip into my world and wreak havoc on me here, try and make me do things I don't want to do, pull me off my path. That's what it feels like here. It feels like you're stuck within this mental energy of, I can feel the rumble, but what is it bringing me? All right, we've got the Hanged Man, who is Pisces. You're trying to look. It's almost like your feelers are out. Your Piscean feelers of the knowing are out, and you're trying to feel it all out to see what's going on here. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Yeah, so I was looking at the bottom of the deck, right? So the Nine of Cups is in the reverse. You feel like it's not going to make you happy. It's just one other thing you're going to have to deal with that's going to have you stuck in your head. 5 and 3 is 8. That's 8 swords. You're stuck in your head about being in Hanged Man position. I feel like you've done nothing but think about this situation, because the rumble in the earth is telling you that it's on the way, and your knowing won't let you go. The Seven of Wands here, it feels like you are bracing for impact. That's what it feels like here. You're minding your business, taking care of your business, taking care of your business. Like maybe you really are running a business, or maybe you're just working a lot. I feel like you're taking care of yourself, right? That's the individual energy of the Page of Pentacles, but you're good on your own. You're taking care of yourself. You're solid, you're confident, and it feels like it's like this is behind you here. You're like, you know what, I'm not even going to pay attention to that Nine of Cups in the reverse, because I could be happy and stable and sturdy on my own. It feels like with the Seven of Wands here that you're rising above the bullshit. I just want to say that it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what they do. You are in the pink bubble, and if you don't know what the pink bubble means, please go Google that. I feel like you've put yourself in the pink bubble, which is security and safety. I feel like your eyes are closed. I mean, we have a theme going on here, right? We've got the Queen of Wands with her eyes closed. We've got the Queen of Pentacles with her eyes closed, and now we have the Seven of Wands. She's got her eyes closed. It's really all about your intuition, and we do have the High Priestess who has their eyes closed. So you're feeling this whole thing out. I don't think you're taking any strides in the 3D here, but I feel like you are feeling all of it. All right. Tell me what the possible outcome is here for Pisces, please. Tell me the High Priestess, please. What's the possible outcome for Pisces here? You are going to be experiencing a Tower because there is communication coming. We do have the Three of Wands. You feel it. Yes, it's on the way. The ships are coming in, and that third wand is almost burnt down to a nub. It's almost time for this to happen. It's right around the corner, because when the Two of Wands is here and someone's already made a decision to go, it feels like you're ready. You're ready to hit the ground running here. There it is. The Knight of Wands is pulling up here. It feels like this is a very young emperor. There might be an age difference here. This seems like someone who has emperored up very young in life. And we have the Four of Wands, and you are very serious about this person. They possibly are quite serious about you. It feels like this is a very serious, emotional, possibly romantic connection that is going to move very quickly into the Four of Wands. We've got Seven of Wands, but one is burning down. And when that one burns down, we'll have the Six, which is victory. So it does feel like it ends up with somebody coming in who's worked on themselves. The Emperor showing up, who's worked on themselves. Someone who knows that they need to work on this connection with somebody that they feel like they've known for a lifetime. And I feel like that person is you. All right. Let me know how the Tower works out for you. You better come back and tell me. I want to know. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being who you are, Pisces, and growing this Pisces tribe. You're really taking it serious. Thank you for doing that. Love you guys. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.